Hey everybody, welcome on into the Delmarva Sports Insider. I'm Sports Director Brandon Bossert.
What's up? It's yours truly, sports anchor Devin J. Martin. We got a lot to talk about tonight, Brandon.
Yeah, what a game we just saw. Edmonton coming back, and they're going to force a Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Hockey is a completely different world. If this was in any
that
other
just
type
goes
of
to show
sport,
it's way better than the NBA.
Yeah, especially because something like this, the whole world would be on fire.
At least the playoffs.
Yeah. But that's crazy.
All right, so you know what? We're going to talk more about the NHL in just a bit. Here's some of the stories tonight on Delmarva Sports Insider. The superstar from Mardella is the star of tonight's After the Whistle. We'll talk about Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Plus, the Shorebirds beginning their second half of the season tonight in style. The Bats still en fuego for Delmarva. First, we start on the gridiron with the 68th edition of the Blue Gold football game up in Newark, and Devin was lucky enough to go up there
Yeah,
tonight.
I was, Brandon. It was a lot of the last season's heavy hitters, electric playmakers and speed demons all on the field one last time. Obviously, these are all graduating seniors, so all the fans got to see them play one last time before they moved on to greener pastures, some of them graduating and staying with football, some of them not. Now, the Gold Squad filled with a bunch of kids who made a lot of noise in the Henlopen. Obviously, a lot of kids that we
a lot of great
seen.
players from down here in southern Delaware.
Absolutely, and obviously Delaware Stadium, the place to be. Obviously, fans from all over the state were there to see the senior class play one more time. But it was the Blue Squad that drew first blood. The Gold Squad defense got fooled on this trick play, Brandon. It was like a double flea flicker. That left Trey Hamlin from Caravel wide open. A 92-yard touchdown reception for him. That's a blue gold all-star record.
Wow.
And yeah, offense wasn't the problem for the blue team, but the Gold Squad would struggle to move the chains. Now, Tracy Johnson from Woodbridge, he was a beast at running back all year, helping them go to the 2A state semifinals and ending Laurel's quest for a three-peat. He was good, but his offense, his teammates weren't good enough because every time they took a step forward, it was 2 steps back for the offense. That interception kills the drive for them. The Blue Squad in the prime position to score again, and that's exactly what they do. The handoff goes to the outside as planned, and he breaks a couple tackles and gallops into the end zone. So it's a 14-0 score at this point. It was almost 21-0. But Denari Horsey breaks up that pass. He's from Milford, and that was basically it in terms of some of the highlights from the defensive side for the Gold team, except this interception right there. Look at that.
Yeah, what a play right there. The defense making the play in the second quarter. Blue team trying to get into the red zone, but Cape Grad Lexington Westcott already graduating. My goodness, I remember he was just a beast as a freshman with Woodbridge. And great hands by Westcott there. Unfortunately for the Gold team, they didn't have enough offense today to keep up with Blue as they get shut out 17-0 at halftime, but they lose 32-2.
Yeah, so they get the safety, but no offensive points whatsoever. And the one time they look like they're about to score, you see right here, he gets tackled, fumbles the ball right before halftime. So anything good going for the Gold offense didn't stay good for the rest of the time.
Now remember, it's an exhibition game. These players were all the best of the best from the Henlopen Conference this season. Congratulations to all of those graduating seniors who got to play one last time up there in Newark. And hey, stay updated while we're at these games in real time. Follow WMDT Sports on Facebook and X right now. Now we're going to shift over to the hardwood. The Bennett Clippers are hoping this is the year that they can take that next step in the playoffs.
Yeah, I hope so. Obviously, the season for them ended prematurely in the 3A, and they're in a stacked region. The 3A is
they were
very deep.
16-4, and they were the number 5 team out of 5 teams in that region.
Yeah, it's tough. The 3A is really, really good. Now, CMP Enterprise, a.k.a. the Clippers, with a great week down in Snow Hill, first playing loyalty from Mardella. The Clippers taking advantage of their smaller opponents as they went on to win this game by 20. And then Bennett then played Crisfield yesterday. Crisfield has an improved squad in the Summer League. Bennett held on, though, to win by 4.
Yeah, everyone knows that Bennett has the 2-star guards, Zakai Smullen and Jace Hudson, but Bennett will need more than just that dynamic duo to step up if they want to go further this time around. Summer League, perfect time to see which young players coaches are on the lookout for, and head coach Bubby Brown has a few players in mind.
We got a lot of energy yesterday, got a lot of senior leadership, so we got balance. It's a lot of balance with our team this year. Offense, moving without the ball. We do a terrible job moving without the ball. We just pass to stand still. Defensively, we're just going to be all over the court. My expectations is high. I expect to win. We didn't win in the last 2 years. I expect to win it 3 in a row. That's my expectations. Win. We got to win it. We got to win it. What's the name of our team? CMP Enterprise, man. 3-peat.
Just had to throw that in.
Yeah, they change team's name every summer league, so I know he's not going to remember that a couple months from now.
So, yeah, that just goes to show how competitive some of these guys are in the summer league, even though it's exhibition games.
Yeah.
Bubby, he wants to go out there and he wants to win. He wants to get that three-peat.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? They look like they're good enough to do it this year.
I mean, and it's really important because, as you mentioned, it is an exhibition league, but it's really about the growth and seeing what you got and heading into the season and who's going to be good for you and who
and
may
building
not
that
be.
foundation and that cohesion in your locker room as well.
Now let's go to Bennett's biggest rival going into this season, the Decatur Seahawks taking on the Cats from Delmar. Now, Dave and Chandler and Bill Bull on the beach. Delmar and Decatur going at it. Obviously, those are the two squads Chandler's actually played for. Now, Delmar off to a fast start, thanks in large part to Dustin Peterson. He was a menace. There's a pair of blocks from him on the defensive end. He's got a lot of good length.
Now watch this.
Yeah.
Boom!
Putback jam, too.
Put it down.
The Wildcats have been missing that on the hardwood for the past couple years, so that's going to be big for them as they get into the season.
I love watching that kid play. He is going to be a good young player for Delmar. There's Aiden Marshall turning on the Jets and scoring three the hard way. Solomon David, 23 points for Bull on the beach. He was the difference maker as Decatur takes it over Delmar by 4. Delmar showing a lot of improvement, and you know what? Not many teams have a player that can match up with a tall guy like Dustin Peterson down low that Delmar has.
Yeah, he's got a lot of length, and especially on the high school level. When you're in that 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" range, and you got a lot of athleticism, and you can make vertical plays like that, you are destined to get a lot of buckets and make a lot of impact plays.
Yeah, and it seems like he is a more polished than he was last year. All right, the Cats playing Pocomoke Aaron's, we should say, on Monday. Lucian Atkins with the high-arching three-pointer for Delmar, but Cats just couldn't keep up with Pocomoke. That's because the Splash Brothers were out. Michael Ames responding, 3 of his own. He had 5 of them on the night. Aaron's dropping 11 trays on the Cats on Monday after they dropped 11 three-pointers last week as well. Ames led all scorers with 21. Aaron's won this one by 14 points. But let's take a look at the game from Thursday now.
Pocomoke has definitely been one of the surprise teams so far in the summer league. They can shoot it, but check out Malachi Bonneville with a big man's bucket. Braden West banking it in for Seaford on the other end. Pocomoke wasn't on their game shooting in this game, but this youngster, we just mentioned him, Ames, was hooping once again, taking it to the cup and won. So I expect a lot out of him once the season
Seems like
comes
a good
in.
young player.
He can really
Here he
play.
goes again.
And when you can shoot like that, I mean, wow, there's really the sky's the limit for him. The coaching staff looking for more consistency, though. Aaron's, the kids from Pocomoke, they win 32-25.
Yeah, they're looking for more consistency with the shooting, but also just more confidence. You don't need to be left wide open to take that shot. You don't need to be told, hey, take the shot. You know, you need to get that little bit of space. Just half a step is all you need.
And let it fly.
And put that shot up.
Yep.
So that's what the coaching staff from Pocomoke is looking for from these young players. And I'm sure that as they continue to play together, they'll gain that confidence. And Pocomoke is a team to look out for this year. Now to Y-High and Chrisfield, 2 young and up-and-coming teams in the Bayside South. Chrisfield, the Sneaks, working hard on the boards. There's KJ, the legend, knocking down the tray ball. Don't know KJ's last name. It's on the score sheet is KJ. That's what you got to love about Summer League. How about the Tribe left wide open right here on the corner, knocking that one down. Then Tayshawn Swan burying that triple right there. Swan, he is another player who took a step forward last year.
Oh, yeah.
Now entering his junior year, is going to be a guy to look out for in the Bayside Conference. There's a hustle bucket right there for Tayshawn Kenny as Y-High kept in this one until the end, but it was Downtown Sneaks, the kids from Somerset County, who win it by 6. KJ leading the team with 16. Way to go, KJ.
Yeah, they had a lot of help as well. You see Elijah Thomas scoring that bucket. He plays for Washington. So they're, Chrisfield's team's, the Sneaks, really, really good this season. I know Y-High's been one of the better teams for a long time, but that was a really good win.
I'm excited about this year's Bayside Conference. All right, that'll do it for the A block. We're calling our first time out, but when we return, Mardella star softball player Ava Twilley sat down with us for this week's After the Whistle. Don't go anywhere. That and more when Delmarva Sports Insider returns.
This is Coach Bubby Brown, James and Bennett Clippers, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.